All right, so today we're going to talk about integers. How many people have actually heard the word integer before? Have heard? Okay, so most of you have not, but a few of you have. Okay, so an integer is simply, it's a set of numbers that can be positive and negative, and they include zero. Positive, negative numbers, and they include zero. So that's what we're going to start talking about today. The good thing about this is there's no hard math in any of it, and we don't have to add, subtract, multiply, or divide them in 6th grade. We'll do a little bit of that towards the end of the year, but we actually don't do that here. Right now, we're just going to talk about which ones are bigger, which ones are smaller, and we're going to talk about putting them in order and opposites. That's the other thing. So an integer, you've actually been using integers all of your life. You just didn't talk about them in that same way. So think about the temperature. When you talk about temperature, it gets warmer, it gets colder. But let's say that it was 0 degrees right now. 0 degrees. So that'd be pretty cold. But let's say it went down to -10. Would that be colder?
Yes.
Yes. How about -30?
Yes.
Colder? Okay, so you already have an idea that negative numbers, the bigger they look, the smaller they are. So would -100 be bigger or smaller than -30? Smaller. Okay, that's the idea. So to me, the most helpful thing that I think students have used is thinking of it as temperature. So if you think of temperature, that can kind of give you the idea. Or you could be, this one in the middle is a diver, and he's below sea level. Same idea. You could be above sea level, those would be positives. You would be below sea level, so those would be negatives. Okay? Or how about an elevator? Have you ever been on an elevator that went underground? Maybe to a parking deck that was down underneath. Or maybe if you visited, what's the name of that place in Chattanooga? The Cavern. What is it? Ruby Falls. Ruby Falls, you go down in an elevator underground. Okay, so all of these things really have to do with negative numbers. Now, real quickly, we're going to watch this video that's a kind of an introduction, so give me just a second. All right, if you're watching the video, you can click on that link or type in that link to go to the video. All right, so the definition of integers is the set of positive and negative whole numbers. Don't include fractions and decimals, although we're going to use fractions and decimals in our work. So we're not entirely talking about just integers. And it also includes the number 0, okay? So any positive or negative number, whole number, not including 0. And that's why the examples are 2, 3, -5, -145, 0. Would -10 be an integer?
Yes.
Would -1/2? No, because it's not a whole number, okay? All right. Now, this is on your cutout, so let's fill this in really quickly. So, this is what the number line looks like, and the one thing I kind of want you to focus in on is that the 0 is at the middle of the number line. It's not the beginning. We tend to think of it as the beginning because you've always worked with positive numbers before now. But the 0 is actually in the middle of the number line. So the numbers to the left of 0 are negative integers. So if you'll write that, negative integers. Oops, that should be E. Negative integers. So the numbers to the right are going to be called what?
Positive integers.
Positive integers. How about 0? Is 0 positive or negative?
Neither.
It is neither positive nor negative. Okay? So 0 is not positive or negative. Never tell me -0. It's not. It's just no such thing. Okay? It's just 0. All right. Now, the thing that I really want you to focus on is this statement here at the top. It says, numbers get larger as you move to the right. So the farther to the right on a number line, the larger the number is. Okay? So it says, blank integers show an increase or a gain. What do you think that is, positive or negative? Positive. So positive integers show an increase or a gain or a location above or to the right. Okay, all of these are things you're going to see in the future. So just think about that. Positive integers. Now, what if it's not positive, it's going to be negative. So negative integers show a decrease or a loss or a location below or to the left. Okay? So you're going to be looking at some scenarios in a few minutes, and you're going to decide, are they positive or negative? On that page, I want you to write down these hint words. Okay? So I want you to list, just make 2 columns for yourself. So you have positive numbers and negative numbers. Words that mean positive are the following. So I want you to list them really quickly. I'll read through them to make it a little faster for you. So positive words are deposit, above, rose, up, gain, earned, saved, and climbed. Those are your positive words. Deposit, above, rose, up, gain, earned, saved, and climbed. Okay, now for the negative words, we have withdraw, depth, below, descended, down, loss, spent, as in spent money, fell, and costs. All of those words indicate that we have a negative integer. Withdraw, depth, below, descended, down, loss, spent, fell, and costs. Let's look at some examples. These are the ones that you have on your little cutout. So let's look at for the key words that tell us what kind of integer we're going to have. So look at number 1. The temperature is 15 degrees below zero. What is a key word that tells you whether this is positive or negative? Skyla, go.
Below.
Below. And how much below? Oops. 15 degrees. So circle below, because that tells you it's going to be negative. So it's negative and negative 15. So when it asks you to write an integer to represent a situation, that's what they're looking for. A sign and a number. Don't just give me a sign, okay? All right, 3 students moved into our pod. What key word tells you if it's going to be positive or negative? Gareth?
Into?
Yeah, into. So is that positive or negative? Positive. And how many positive?
3.
Positive 3. Haley deposited $45 into her account. Deposited tells us it's going to be what? Positive. And it's positive how many?
45.
Positive 45. Lunch costs $1.75 in the cafeteria. I don't think that's a true statement, but lunch costs $1.75 in the cafeteria. Is that positive or negative? Negative because of what word? Costs. So it's negative 175. Negative 175. Okay? An elevator rose 9 floors. What is it, positive or negative? Positive. How many? 9. And what's the key word? Rose. And just so you know, whenever we write positive numbers, we don't have to put that plus sign on there. So, let's see. Like on this one, you could have left the plus sign off. You always have to put the negatives on negatives, but you do not have to write the positive on positives, okay? Just so you know. We assume that they're positive unless they say negative.